Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back on PlayStation 4, and I'm going to try to stream for a little bit the remastered arcade classic Knights of Valor. And this is an old school arcade game that they actually have remastered and made it somewhat of a free to play. Create a game, okay. And it, to my surprise, it actually kind of works for this format of game. Require character level 0. Enjoy playing together. Features not available. Team up, loot. Combine bonuses with me. Okay. Okay, confirm that. Correcting. Jorge, my boy, is joining me on here to play maybe a little co-op. I'm trying to see. This is my character. I'll not change that. I'll not change that either. I'm trying to figure out how I can send them the invite or how can he join. So yeah, they made this into remastered. Yeah, you there? So you have to fix the settings. That's all. It shouldn't do it if you turned it off. Maybe you have to just unplug the HDMI. That's all. Did you unplug it and reset it or no? So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here's the story, a little bit of the game that they added in dialogue and text form. I think this was available in the original one, arcade game, but it was actually very brief and quick to the point. So what I'm gonna do here, for the sake of the stream, I'm trying to play it right away as soon as I can. And I have been playing this game for a while, so my character is already leveled up somewhat. When you first start, you start basically in level 0. This is my main character. This is a 4-player co-op. It is a online free-to-play, so you can play it on PlayStation 4 just with an internet connection. You don't really need PS Now. Hence why they call it free-to-play, which is a nice feature for sure. Something that I think Microsoft needs to work on with the construction of their online ecosystem, because since they have everything with second step authentication, high security, and the way it was constructed from the very beginning, all the way as far back as the Xbox 360. I'm not too sure with the OG. It seems like that it doesn't allow them to put that in there. That implementation of free online. You actually need Xbox Live to play a free to play, which doesn't really make sense because that's why it's called free to play. The way the developers decided to make money with these games are by giving you skins and little things here and there to give you the option of of buying stuff at your leisure, at your disposal, based on your wallet, right? And how you feel like paying for it. So if you want to pay $100 for whatever you want in the game, then that's what you spend. If you want to spend more, of course you can. If you want to spend less, of course you can. That's the whole style of the format. Now, for me, I just grind, because the way they made this game is you can actually keep grinding, and you don't have to pay for really anything except with the in-game currency, as long as you're grinding. The same way they designed, the Forza Motorsport games when you're grinding, and the Forza Horizon. The more you grind in the game, the more you unlock, the more money you obtain, and abilities, and you can unlock cars and buy what. With this game, same type of idea. Difference being it's a beat 'em up, or a hack and slash beat 'em up. The game looks really nice. It's using the Unity engine. It's published by Games and Flame and International Games Association, or something like that, I think it's called. IGS, International Games System. It's another publisher. Or perhaps developer. I'm not really sure. I could be mistaken. Please forgive me. This game was actually made, I believe, by either I believe Taito, the original one, either by Taito or Irem. I could be wrong though. And they remastered. My only problem is that for some reason, it's only available on PlayStation 4. And again, I don't know if it's because of the way that it's designed online, that the developers didn't want to put it on Xbox because of how they don't have it structured to allow you to do that yet, or they just chose to keep it on PlayStation because it's more Japanese centric, and maybe they feel based on an arcade classic based off feudal Japan, maybe it wasn't going to do well. I don't know. Again, I'm only speculating based off what I've seen of companies do based on prior behavior from other situations in the past. So again, I'm just excuse me, I'm guessing. I still got a cold. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for that. There you go. So, because I have the game leveled up, what I was trying to say earlier, because I have the character leveled up, it's going to probably seem as if the game is easy. But like I said earlier, it's because I'm already leveled up to level 21, as you'll see in the upper left hand corner, upper top left hand corner, you'll see it where it's there, and it's clear, and it shows you the, I don't need to lie about the things I do or what I do, how I do them. I like to be pretty honest with my audience most of the time. And you guys know that. If you guys follow me, you know how I am. I'm not really,
Invite me.
I don't need to be a fraud or play. I'm not sure if I can invite you because I'm already in the game session, so let me see after I pass the level if it gives me the option, okay? Yeah, I'm supposed to be playing my friend Jorge, my pony killer friend, and unfortunately, because he has a different setup with all his consoles, he has, a lot of trouble with his Xbox because it's a lot more complicated for him. So it's hard for him to get things set up sometimes, and he gets frustrated and upset. So I guess it just get turned off his TV or turned off the power or something because it has the IR blasters, and he doesn't know how to really turn them off where they're deactivated completely. So he was kicked out before we even started playing this game on PlayStation. So, I mean, I really enjoyed this game very, very much, and a whole lot. I really want it to come to Xbox because I would love to play it there also with friends of mine on Xbox. Plus, I would love to see it run, maybe at native 4K at 60 frames. Even though right here I believe it runs in 1080p in 60 frames on the Pro, because that's where I'm playing it out on my PlayStation Pro. As you see, I got an S. That's for satisfactory or superiority or whatever. It's like the highest I think you could get, but it's because again, it's easier for me right now because I started from the beginning of the stages.
My Xbox turn off my TV and PS4 when I turn off the Xbox.
Yeah, I know. You already explained that to me. I know what happened, Jorge. I know what happened. Fudge. Let me see. Let's see. I'm in the menu here, Jorge, as you can see. I'm looking at the bottom to see what character info, news, mailbox, select. It just says waiting for player, leave party. Let me see if I go back, if I can. Let's see. Okay, this is my campaign. You see, I got 100%.
WTF is that? Voice.
Huh? The voice? What voice? Oh, that you hear? That's the when you talk, when you take off the ability to see the people in the comment section that are watching you play on the side. When you take that off, whenever you guys text something, it reads it to me through an automated system, and you hear the woman talk, telling me whatever you guys are texting. That's what that voice is. Okay, let's pick stage 2. See, I'm trying to see where does it say I can send an invite to a friend. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's not showing it to me. Okay, that's open Windows chat. Mission. Oh, okay, I see what that is. Settings. Oh boy. Stages. Okay, let's go to stage 2.
Nice that through PS4.
What was that? Say that again. I think it's Jorge watching me, right? Jorge? Say that again, Jorge. So Knights of Valour, like I said, is an arcade classic that never came out to home consoles ever. As far as my knowledge, goes back. This board is pretty nice. It's raining. It gives you a nice effect. I just, like I said, I love the fact that it's in feudal Japan. It reminds me of Knights of the Round for Capcom's from the arcade Capcom bundle, which came out not too long ago. And I was really ecstatic to find out this was on PlayStation 4, and that it was available, and that it was free, and you could download it and play as a free to play. Because I didn't even have to buy the game, and I could just grind my way through it. Which, honestly, with this type of game, I don't mind because I don't think it's I mean, it probably take long, but I don't think it's super hard where you got to dedicate a lot of time to it. You play maybe a couple of hours a week, you should be able to max everything out, I think, because the game's not really that big to begin with. It's like, I think it's 7 stages, and it has 3 levels in each stage. Oh, and then it has a boss level. See how I missed that stuff back there? I'm gonna have to go back and kill these guys. And yep, I'm gonna have to go back. Oh boy, let's see. I can, if you're in the party chat, I can hear you, right? If you're in the party chat, I can definitely hear you. I have to go back to get the items here. Can you hear me, Jorge? You should be able to hear me. I also have to put the volume down because a lot of times I've noticed when you stream games in general, whether it's on Twitch, Mixer, here through the YouTube app, I noticed that if the volume is up high, it'll sound super high on the video when you upload it, right? Or when it uploads, in this case, because it's automatic. And then you barely can hear whatever the person's talking to you about that's streaming, or that's trying to stream. What makes it annoying because if you have good conversation or talk about topics that you remember and that you want to reminisce on, when you're streaming, then it all feels like you went to shit because of the fact that no one can hear you talk. And a lot of times when you have good conversation about memories that you remember while you're streaming games or with things you do in general, you can't replicate those conversations and thoughts back again because they were spontaneous. You know what I mean? You just happen to remember them in the minute that you that you did whatever it is you needed to do. Oh, poison knives. Very effective and strong. They killed them with just one shot, huh? Uh-oh. Run, don't look back, run. Oh, they got tigers here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, tigers. Look at these huge tigers, my dude. Oh, I guess they're running like stampedes. Like they're running away from something. The way they did it. I got you. Oh boy. At this moment, I gotta go this way real quick because I think I forgot to hit one thing. It was this right here. The way they designed this game, that if you hit all the objects within each sections of the levels, then you gain money and it drops loot and useful items that you can use as you progress in the game. So they let you break things for a reason, and that way, in that essence, it reminds me a lot of Otage on the OG Xbox 1 and 2. Like I was telling you guys before, it's a short game. It has 7 levels, each, or 7 stages. Yeah, 7 levels or worlds, and then each world has 3 stages, And then at the end of each stage, you got a fourth stage that is basically the boss battle of that stage where you fight a boss. And in some of those stages in between, you also encounter sub-level bosses, which is like a mid-level boss. That's a very old school thing and structure. A lot of a lot of old school cats know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, it says here reinforcements. Okay, all right, no problem, cuz. In this game, you have build-up of combos. You could do up to 500 hit combos, 600 hit combos. It depends on how fast you are, how consistent you are without stopping hitting them, and how many enemies come out at the same time. That also plays a big factor. Ate that big piece of leg. Nice. Then you have your powers. I think I'm almost at the boss, if I'm not mistaken, I think. I could be wrong. This is 3 of 4. Alrighty then. Oh, this is actually the last part of the board? Really? I didn't know that. Try to collect all that beautiful, magnificent stuff. Then you try to hurry up because... Huh? Oh, I still missed a flag. Wow. So in this level, as you saw there, you didn't even fight a boss. It was just, you got to the end of it and that's it, move on. I don't know why it keeps saying connecting. I don't know if it's because it's an online only game or always online game that you need the internet for all the time. I think that's the reasoning for it. Right into the fucking... Our viewers are all gonna hear that nastiness and blowing. Like, what's wrong with this dude? He about is so nasty. Uh-huh. No, we're not gonna change that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That takes away all the powers of defense and leaves me only with 2. So we're good. Okay. So we'll still, like I said, now we're going to stage 3. You know, basically what I'm trying to do is showcase the game because it is an arcade classic. You guys can look it up. And you'll see exactly what it is. I wish more people that I knew had the game. I could actually play with my boys, 4 players, but they don't like a lot of these old school style beat 'em ups. Even with the better graphics, they still think they're not good for them in their eyes, you know? This new generation, you know, they're very iffy with some of the things they like, as we all know. Us old school gamers especially, so. So we got this here. Ooh, there we go. Nice. We got here. Oh, yeah. Destroyed. See, I'm so strong at this moment that all these characters, I'm just breezing through them because I'm already so leveled up. Now, I do believe the limit of the level up system for each character in the game, because this game has like, you can pick from like, I think it's 9 different characters. So to be honest with you, you can keep on playing the game as long as you want until you level up all 9 characters. And then, boy, would that be a grind and a half. But I think that I will give you guys the idea of, how much replay value it has. The problem is because the levels are not different enough and there's not enough distinctive levels. Plus, I think the same way this format works of being a free-to-play for this type of game, I think it would be nice if they added extra levels or 1 or 2 levels, maybe every 2 months, every 3 months, just to keep the game feeling fresh when people are grinding to level up all the main characters that you can play as in the game. And that's something that I don't think they've done, but if they did do it, I think it would be pretty good, like a pretty good idea, maybe a pretty good approach, to be honest. Let's see. I think my friend Jorge left from seeing me play. I think he just doesn't like this game too much either. And yes, you do a plethora of different moves, but you have to buy them individually, and they're very, very expensive. Which is also another part of the grind. I wish it was a little bit easier to obtain money faster to buy all your weapons and moves, since it's a beat 'em up. But they made it where it's really hard to buy everything at once. Like, you gotta really play for a while. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I get me an extra ability to do my super. You know how he does those moves with the fire moves? Those are like considered super, so every time I eat one of those pumpkins, it adds another bar, which is the green bar at the bottom of the red bar, which is essentially your energy, where it says my gamer tag, which is alffellfromsky, as you guys can see. So yeah, I chose to I basically chose not to Uh-oh. Can I hit this? Oh, this one's made out of metal or something. So they give it a 3D aesthetic. So the original was a 2D sprites. The typical old school style. The way they did the artwork, which a lot of people enjoy, because you can make the animations look more like an anime, in real anime form. But in 3D, it's different. Looks more like polygons and doesn't really look animated, and sometimes that really bothers people. Me, not personally, as long as it feels and plays like the original game, I don't really mind if it looks a little bit polygon, as long as the game is good and keeps the essence of the true essence of the game, original game, in place or intact. I don't mind it. Doesn't really bother me. But, some people just, it really drives them crazy for whatever reason. And I think maybe if there's somebody that's artistically inclined in real life that plays video games, I could definitely see why it would bother them, and I would understand it more. But a person like myself that just loves playing games and loves them for what they were, and then I see an updated version of what the original was, my main focus, my first thought process is going to be, well, Does it play and feel as smooth and fun as the original? And if it does, then me personally, in my opinion, and I believe a lot of people probably feel the same way I do and agree with me, it really isn't a bother. I haven't even used my power moves that you can do. Oh my god, I'm just taking so much energy so easily. I didn't know it was this easier when you level up. Holy macro, I could just imagine what it would feel like once I max out my character. That's pretty crazy. At this point, I'm just playing with him, wasting time because I'm trying to hit all the things that are there, all the destructible items. That's crazy. Oh, just take all his energy away like nothing. Oh, wow. That's nuts. I mean, for the sake of the stream, it's good because you just breeze right through the game, but I don't want it to look where I'm playing it super easy when that's not the case because it doesn't even let you pick. Well, it does. Let me correct myself. It does let you pick a difficulty level, so I guess that's where it would make sense to put the difficulty level on higher. Let me see here. Beautiful. Connecting. 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 Excuse me, guys. Give me 1 second. Hello? Yeah. Okay, give me a sec. I'm about to finish the stream, okay? Be there in like 10, 15, okay? Okay. Yep, that's my calling card, guys. That's the lifestyle and the life of a grown man and a father. I picked up my kids at college because they have a night class, and it is what it is. That's why you don't see Heba playing a lot of those big AAA titles consistently all the time and airing them like everybody else likes to do because they're much longer and take a lot more work. Nope. 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 When you see the negative down there in the bottom, that means they're not better items than what you already have on your current roster of what you picked as far as your equipment goes. You can pick from, your mace, your staff, your shoes, your head armor, your headgear, your body gear. You can pick from all that stuff. Characters may perform limit breaks when reaching. Okay, wait a second. What's this here? Uh-huh. Wait just 1 second. Let me see. Really fast. I'm thinking. Let me see. I'm thinking this is. Oh wait, yeah, this is the same level. Let me see. So let me quit, and I will go from this. I'll go to the next stage. But I thought you pick campaign and automatically would let you. I didn't realize that. I'll just play the campaign straight through here. As you guys saw, I'll play it in single player form. Go right into here. It should be recorded. I think the next stage is. Yep, think it is. See how I can pick it. Let's just show details. So, let's rock out really fast. Excuse me, everyone. My nose is something else right now. So, like I said, I have a lot of fun doing these streams. So I'm glad that I was able to at least play the first stage or the first world of Knights of Valor. And what I think I'm gonna do, I think I might reach out to these guys on Twitter and ask them if they would ever consider, bringing it to Xbox One. This could even probably go to the Switch, if Switch had a more online structure, because I don't think visually, obviously, the game is not really demanding to the point where you can't run it on a Switch, obviously, either. But I'm more concerned about playing it on, obviously in my preferred console or platform. No, console really. Platform is something completely different. To be honest, which is the Xbox One. And you guys see that won't stop me from playing it here also, because that's why I've been grinding, because I enjoy the game here as well. Oh, it says, I was able to pick, so head north. Okay, so I'll head north. So in this part, I actually had to pick. Oh, rocked. Let's see. So hit these real quick. Right, here we go. Alrighty then, so we'll go up here. Let's see what happens. Got rocked. Little timer dudes. Okay, they got reinforcements, no problem. Don't see them? Boy's telling me to go up there, there's a treasure hunt. Oh, secret book. Yes. A golden treasure. Nice. Oh, that's that. Now I have to assume that by you playing, right, the player, us, the game, in the easier levels with a higher level up, we can collect money a lot easier to help us, with the more difficult game, levels down the road. That has to be the case. Or at least that's what it feels like so far to me. Look at this guy. There we go. Oh boy. You know, I really need to kind of invest in a PlayStation Eye camera if I can find one cheap. Because I know they're pretty cheap. Only because that way, if I ever want to show my face, so you guys can see it is me playing. Because I get trolls sometimes. Oh, that wasn't you playing. That was probably your son, or you just recorded that at somebody else's house and you're not playing it. You know, so at least I can show it that it's me. Not that it really matters, because if you don't want to believe me, to be honest, I can care less. As long as I know the truth, that's all that matters to me. And a lot of times I get stupid comments like that. So, let's see. So, what else about me here? Got my man over here. I like the flames. It sounds like real flames. Pretty cool. So we're going this way now. This is the boss battle level. So it should get a little more intense, right? Or at least I hope it does. Even though, like I said, I'm playing it on normal. I should have just picked it harder, being that I'm leveled up a lot more. And it feels so much easier right now. Then again, it would have been probably so hard where I couldn't pass anything. And then it was going to make the stream more frustrating to me than anything else. So, let's see what happens. I'm trying to get to the boss. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen, almost there. Bear with me. Yeah. So I don't think. Oh boy. Oh look. I get a chicken I can eat. Nice, a chicken leg. Here is going upwards towards the boss. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here's the boss battle, ladies and gentlemen. This dude is a scum. Oh crap. We shall go into the palace of hell. Oh boy, I'm hesitant right now. Let's see what's up. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to go in there. I don't know what I'm going to face. Oh God, no! Help me! Oh boy, these guys are annoying. They actually blow up. They're like, you know, there you go. Suicide bombers. Oh, you caught me. Caught me, ladies and gentlemen, with the yin and the yang symbol. What's a yin and a yang symbol on the floor? It's pretty interesting. Here we go. Cutscene. Here's the boss. Oh my God, he looks fire. Mask and all. He looks fire. You naive child. Do you think your driving troops or your trifling troops are enough to make me surrender? You are underestimating the power of the way of the supreme peace. Quiet, you usurper. The House of Lao or Lao rules China now. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. His name is Zhang Bio. And I know I probably murdered that name, but that's what's his name. Zhang? No, Bio. Oh my God. I'm a lot stronger than what I remembered. KO! Defeated. Done. He is over, done with. Oh my God, look at all these goodies, ladies and gentlemen. I like this bit better. Yeah, and they give you a couple seconds before you actually load out of the board so that you have enough time to collect anything around the surroundings, which I think is cool. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna come to the end of the stream. Duty calls. My familia is waiting for me, or part of my familia is waiting for me. I must go and pick them up and take care of them. Now this thing only gave me a B. Wow, that's crazy. You out here, Tina, withdrawing this? This is great. A lot of stuff got wet here. So, I hope you enjoyed my showcasing of this arcade remaster of Knights of Valor. I enjoyed playing it the same way I hope you guys enjoyed watching me here through PSN Network. So, see you guys soon. It's been fun. Love you. Check you guys out in the next one.